What up, G-Life? It's your boy, MC Shadow, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like and are subscribed to the channel. You know, that's how you help me get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate it. Now, what I want to talk about was a video I did yesterday, right? I had this, I guess he's an upstater. He emailed me, right? Because of the video I did yesterday about, you know, if southern channels like this, the north channels, whatever. And apparently, homie didn't like my video, which is fine. You know, not everyone has to like my video. Oh, but before I get into that, so the homie that was like, hey, you should get some background banners, you know, with the whole suit and everything, you know, and then he knows someone that can do it. I appreciate, you know, the how can I say, you know, the reaching out and everything, but I really kind of don't like banners like that. I don't have nothing against them, you know what I mean? It's just not my thing. You know, like the whole sparkly sureño thing. And as a matter of fact, me and the homies back in the days, we used to clown when we would see shit like that. Because we'd be like, man, those fools are trying way too hard, you know? And I know it wasn't just my neighborhood that would do it, because, you know, when I would hang out with homies from other neighborhoods, they, you know, they would say the same thing, you know? It was just funny to us, you know? Because it's like, damn, fool, why are you trying so hard for it? And it just, you know, every time I see those kind of things, it just reminds me of that. So that's why I just like, I guess I really don't dig it because of that. But I'm digressing, right? But back to the subject. Well, okay, well, I guess he didn't like, you know, my honest opinion on the thing, right? And he said what it is that it's because down south, we have it easier. That us homies had nothing to worry about down south. And they do, you know, because they're behind enemy lines, so they have it rougher. I'm going to say this, my boy. I understand that upstate, that you guys have a unity amongst you guys, right? That whenever you see another upstater or another blue rag, you're like, hey, that's right, another homeboy, another Southsider, and there's all love and carnalismo and everything like that, right? I understand that. Down here, you're going to receive none of that, bro. Out here, if another fool sees another fool all banged out with the blue rag, homie, he's getting banged on. Not only is he getting banged on, let's just say you don't beef it with that barrio. Let's say it's a barrio you don't beef it with. That doesn't automatically mean that you're in the safe zone, that you're okay. Because just for some odd reason, this fool could be feeling himself and just wants to trip eat anyways. Just because, you know, some fools be like, well, this is my barrio, homie. And they just don't allow nobody else from any other gang around them. And they pistol whips you or they take off on you just because, you know, they just feel like it. You are going to receive no Southside love down here, bro. No, oh, that's right, homie, puro sur. Nah, you're not going to receive none of that, bro. Right here is hostile environments amongst homeboys. Just in the valley, in the area I'm from, right? Because I'm from the San Fernando Valley, right? Which is where we get patrolled by LAPD, right? But I'm from the Valle, you know, Hollywood, right? And just in my city alone, we beef it with almost all the barrios in my city, right? Not only that, but my barrio beefs it with maybe out of the 80 gangs that's in the San Fernando Valley, or 80-something gangs that's in the San Fernando Valley, we probably beef it with maybe like 35 of them. Nah, we probably beef it with more than 35, maybe 40 barrios. My barrio. That's a lot of people to keep trucha for. In my area, you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese, to the park, to the movie theater, anywhere you go to put gas, to the supermarket, there's a chance you're going to bump into a homie, my boy, and it's going to go down. It's going to go down. At least from my barrio, you know, because we have so many enemigos. It's going to go down. You literally, to have a good time, you have to travel outside of the areas, you know? You know? And I mean far, dog. You know? But homies still do it anyways, because we don't give a fuck. We go wherever the hell we want. But just to give you an idea that, no, we're not surrounded by puro carnalismo and homeboys. Hell no, we're surrounded by puros enemigos, my boy. And I still live in the ghettos. I still live in the ghetto, right? I still, you know, I live in Los Angeles, bro. You know, the city of Southgate, you know? And anywhere I go, you know, whenever I do my errands and everything like that, you know, I'm in Maywood or Bell or Compton or Linwood or South Central, you know, in those areas, right? And I know a lot of homies. You know, I got a lot of homies. You know, I do a lot of music with a lot of homies. I got a lot of, you know, homeboys, right? That I hang out with, that I know, right? From being around. And you know, and when they have parties and stuff like that, they invite me to their, you know, to the parties. Hey, yo le caigo, you know, hey, if you invite me, my boy, I show up, you know? Shit, no shame. So, and they be telling me about, hey, yeah, and they're, because, most likely they live in their hood, so they always like, yeah, we beefing with this vato and that vato and that vato. So I know it's just not my vato that has all kinds of pedos, because, these vatos be like, yeah, we have beef with these vatos. Like, damn, my boy, like, these vatos can't even go nowhere, because, but that's the thing, you still have to get shit done. So these vatos still go do what they gotta do, walk to school, or if they work, go to work, or pump gas, or whatever. They bump into vatos, and that's why you see all these fucking fights and shootouts and everything like that, because you gotta still do what you gotta do on a day-to-day, and you're gonna bump into, because Vatos were very prideful, fool. Our Vatos the best. No other Vatos, come close to ours. We run this shit right here, right? So when another Vato's now like in your area, you're like, nah. Wait, who the fuck you Vatos think you are? It is our hood, homie. Only we get to do that right here. Only we get to be, They're prideful, homie. So when you have one side of group of individuals who are taught to never back down, and then another group who's never taught to back down, what's gonna happen? Neither group's gonna want to back down. You get pedos and conflicts. It's not my vato that just has a lot of beef. All these vatos right here beefing with maybe like 10 to 13 other gangs, or maybe 20 other barrios. Some beefing with everybody around them. They have like fucking 70 gangs they beefing with, my boy. So no, these vatos don't have it easy down here. There is no Southside love down right here. Right here, you see another fool wearing a blue rag, my boy. That's like he wants to get rolled up on. These vatos are not gonna show him. Oh, there's another homie right there, another Southsider. All right, firme. My boy, you better brace yourself. It's about to get real quick. Because even let's say you don't beef with them vatos, you just never know how them vatos are feeling. You never know what kind of energy they're bringing that day. And these vatos are quick to jump. They're not going to be like, órale, another Southsider. No, my boy, that's not going to happen. Yeah, we get it, Southern United Raza and the homies get along behind the walls. Yeah. But see, in the streets, is a different pedo, my boy. So no, homies down here don't have it easy. It's not that we don't have nothing to worry about because we're surrounded by other Southsiders. No, my boy. It's a fucking war zone. And right here, see, in Northern California, you guys are more stretched out. Like, there's more of a distance towards you guys, right? Because the towns and cities are a little bit more smaller. So you guys get a little bit more space to, it's a lot more free land, right? While right here, it's so congested. Right here, it's so... Because you have... Right here, there's puros apartamentos, puros projects, right? Pure apartments or projects, full. So you have so many people, right? Because one apartment that only fits like a family of 5, you have like 13, 14 people living there, right? So you have so many people crammed up into one area, my boy. That's how these vatos get so big, because of that. You have so many people living in just a little area that is only supposed to be an area for maybe like 1,000 in total, but yet you have like 3,000 that live there. Double the maximum, So you have so many areas that are congested, right? So many people live in these areas, and there's right here, my boy, you can't go nowhere without you're gonna bump into somebody, or somebody's gonna see you, but it's gonna happen, bro. Like I tell you, like I was telling people on my live, just me going to the liquor store, right? Because there's a liquor store by my pad, and I always walk it, you know what I mean? Just walking to the liquor store on a day-to-day, my boy, I get banged on. There's sometimes I get banged on twice. Going and coming back home, my boy, I get banged on like twice by different barrios. I'm not even exaggerating, bro. I'm being dead serious. Yeah, wouldn't we all wish we had the feria to live in Lovely, or live like in, I don't know, where's it nice? Kentucky or something like that. But no, my boy. This is real life. We still live in the hood. We don't got it like that, bro. This is real life that people live. And shit that people really go through on a day-to-day. So no, people don't have it lovely right here. There's sometimes, vatos will roll up and be like, oh, F whatever neighborhood, that's around where I live or whatever. And they'll be like, oh, no, that's the homie from, I already banged out. Oh, hey, okay, what's up, my boy? Hey, oh, man, it's because we're looking for I don't know, my boy. Then next thing you know, I see homies from that, hey, they said that some fools came. Like, oh, serio? Damn, well, yeah, you know what? I got banged on, like, the other day, bro. I don't know. Like, oh, then they go looking for them, and it's like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, It should be dangerous, bro. You hear the ghetto bird every day, sirens all the damn time, bro. But like I said, shit is real. Because you don't know, like I said, that when you get banged on, you don't know what kind of energy them fools are bringing to the table. You know? They could just be feeling some type of way that day and be like, well, shit, we can't find nobody, so we're just going to take it out on this vato. That's how you end. That's how your vato ends up catching more beef. Because shit like that happens, right? You guys didn't have no beef, but then these fools took flight. So now you got to retaliate. Retaliation's a must right here. And then bam, another vato to add to the list of fucking vatos already. That's how it goes. So no, homies don't have it nice down here. I'm not saying you guys don't have it rough. I'm just saying that down here, you can't say that we have it easy, bro. You just can't say that. But that's my opinion. Shadow, we out.